Hi everyone, so I hope you had a lovely Easter weekend. The weather's been quite nice, so over the course of the whole weekend, and for those of you in pharmacy, I hope that the working weekend was manageable. I hope it was okay for you all. Certainly the feedback we're getting around Good Friday and Easter Monday is that the workload has been manageable to a degree. It's certainly valued in terms of the fact that you're actually there and able to deliver a service, and that's certainly valued at the highest level. But maybe even today with maybe reduced team numbers, maybe in some pharmacies, it's maybe helped you get set up for the week so that you can hit the ground running with the higher complement in the team for the coming week. So thanks again to all the pharmacy teams and team members who have been out supporting patients and supporting the wider NHS over the course of this bank holiday weekend. So tomorrow, in the next few days, we're pulling together a newsletter. We're back to normal sort of comms on that front, so just keep an eye out for that, and we'll try to keep you informed through our normal email communication channels. Over the course of the last few weeks we've not been able to do that, but actually we're looking to get that up and running again this week. I hope some of you got a chance to look at Amanda's video yesterday. Now, Amanda is one of the champion bakers in the office, so it's great to have, like say, Harry, Amanda, and I have to say some of the other team members do some tremendous baking, which I must say I wholly benefit from many of the times, and I don't reciprocate with that very often. In fact, not at all, because I'm not a baker at all. But also, Amanda was mentioning our charity partners, so Alzheimer's Scotland. We've got a very positive relationship with all the charity partners that we've had in my time at CPS, but Alzheimer's Scotland have been particularly engaging, and it's a tough time for some charities there. So if any of you can, and have a look at Amanda's video, and if you feel like it, drop a wee donation to Alzheimer's Scotland, that'd be greatly appreciated. So tomorrow was due to be one of our face-to-face monthly meetings with Rosemary and her team. So the CPS negotiating team normally meet her on a monthly basis to discuss what's going on, obviously primarily around negotiations, particularly around settlement time. That becomes quite interesting, but we also talk about service development, etc., as you can imagine. So tomorrow is going to be a bit different. We're going to attempt to do it via Microsoft Teams. Now, I have to say, the only one who isn't able to do it at this point in time is Rosemary herself, but we've challenged her to get it sorted, so hopefully even this video challenge will help push Rosemary along. Sorry Rosemary, do apologise for that. But we're obviously going to be talking about the here and now in terms of the COVID situation. This will be the first chance that Rosemary and her team will have had to engage with the wider negotiating team over the course of this pandemic. So we'll talk about finance, we'll talk about the challenges, how to keep you guys safe in the pharmacies. So we'll no doubt be talking on PPE in terms of replenishment, because I know that's one of the things that Scottish Government have high in their agendas. Obviously the PPE is out now in terms of the masks to pharmacies, but there now has to be a system in place so that you can order more, and I know that should be up and running hopefully by the middle of this week, so you should know more about that. And we'll be talking all things about the challenges that many pharmacy teams have faced up and down the country. But a big part of the meeting tomorrow will be around looking to the future. So they're keen at Scottish Government to take us out of this kind of crisis mode and I suppose get back to some kind of new normal around pharmacy services and what that looks like through the coming months. And again, going forward, we're obviously looking now at what we're going to do with Pharmacy First, independent prescribing development that Harry eloquently touched on the other night. Medicines Care Review was due to be reviewed in this financial year. So again, we're going to look at where that sits, and we're going to look at what we've gained. So we've talked about that. So we've gained quite a lot in terms of not just recognition for what we do and where we are in primary care, but actually what we've gained in terms of emergency care summary access and other aspects of what we've done over the last. And then we'll sort of apply that strategically to think, how can we take these things forward and build many of these services, incorporating these new things that have appeared, positively through this pandemic crisis to support us in community pharmacy. Now, part of the reason for the videos, as I've said before, was to really support in times of uncertainty, particularly in the early days when you were under so much pressure. It was great to just be able to distill a message down into a few minutes, and it was just a few minutes, unless it's me and you like to go on a bit. And it was really to inform you as best we can in the really fast and fluid situation that we're in. Now, we're still in a very much different situation, obviously, as we were then, but there is a sense of a new normal settling in. We're going to be talking about that, as I've said, tomorrow with Rosemary and her team. And I think it's probably the right time that Harry and I step back to a degree with these videos. So we're probably going to be coming back to you 3 times a week, maybe every second night. So we're going to scale down the messages. We're still going to be there, and if it's required, we will certainly come back, even on nights where we're maybe not scheduled to deliver important messages to you that we feel that you really should know. And part of that as well is, to be fair, not least, and I think Amanda mentioned them yesterday, not least for Robbie, who has been brilliant. Robbie joined us just before Christmas and probably wasn't expecting, nobody was expecting this, but he certainly wasn't expecting it within a few months of being with CPS. But he's been a real star through the whole thing, and edits these videos and probably makes me sound better than I actually do over the course of these videos. So we'll give Robbie a bit of a break, and yeah, we'll give you a bit of a break from listening to Harry and I night in, night out. But thanks very much for all your positive comments. It really has kept certainly myself and Harry going in terms of the need to deliver these to you, and we genuinely hope they've been of some benefit to you. Now, we seem to have, over the Easter weekend, we seem to have got to the end of the number of shout outs that we had, so that's great. Obviously we've not covered everybody. It's genuinely been inspiring to hear some of the stories that have came along with the shout outs, so thanks to everybody again, and you know, we should just shout out for you guys all the time actually at the minute. It's just been great. But I did have a question, and obviously Harry's question was the stage musical, which mentions MC to the Kit Kat Club, was Cabaret. So for you musical lovers out there, that was a question that Harry posed. And my question is, in which country did Panama hats originate from? So where were Panama hats first made? So that's a slight trick question, I'll give you a clue to that effect, but in which country did Panama hats originate from? So thanks very much, and I'll probably see you much later in the week if we stick to the new schedule that was set out, but thanks very much, and I hope you have a great week ahead in community pharmacy. So all the best. Thanks again, guys. Bye.